What up, geeks and dudes and dudettes? My name is Geeky and welcome back to another episode of Let's Watch RWBY. Alright dudes, so this is a little bit of a RWBY rewind, as you've seen from the title of this video. Now, what I mean about that is, dudes, we're going back in time in RWBY. Yes, dudes, we're going back all the way back to Volume 1. Chapter 1. But there's something a little bit different here today, dudes, as we're going to be watching a video that has been fan-dubbed by a group of individuals, hardcore fans I'm guessing, of RWBY, of course. Now, a good friend of mine, Fate Heart, is actually involved in the dubbing of this episode. And, you know, he contacted me on Facebook and he said, you know, how are you finding RWBY? And I said to him, look, dude, I fucking love RWBY, you know? And he said, oh, a group of friends of mine and we done a fan dub of episode 1. I was like, what? No way. You know, I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. And you know what? I'm here today and I'm going to react to it. Now, before I started recording this video, I actually went back and I watched episode 1 or chapter 1 of volume 1, and just, you know, to get myself familiarized with how the characters were acted out, you know, the voice acting and stuff back in the day, of course, and, you know, refresh my memory of how these characters sound back then, because, you know, as these characters progressed in the actual RWBY series itself, you know, they've changed a little bit over the time, because, you know, going back and watching it again, you're like, wow, you know, they've really come a long way. You notice the confidence in the voices of the characters as we progress in each volume of RWBY, and it's actually quite amazing, actually, you know, to see the progress, you know, firsthand. Myself, knowing, if any of you guys have been with me since the beginning of my RWBY reactions, you know, I've seen all this stuff in the space of a few months. I think I've watched 3 volumes in the space of 2 weeks, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done on this channel, and it's kind of refreshing to go back, watch the first volume again, except with different voices. So this is going to be a very, very interesting video, to say the least. Now, any of my RWBY fans out there, any of you loyal RWBY fans out there, be sure to head over to the original video first, give it a watch, you know, let me know what you guys think, come back here and then watch my reaction and I will give you my opinions on the dub as well. So this is going to be a good one. This is going to be an interactive one for you, the RWBY community, and of course me. So head over there right now, you know, pause this video if you have to, open a new tab, check out their video yourself. Like I said, the link is in the description. You know, leave a comment down below on their video. How do you think they done in the dubbing? And then come back here and then watch my reaction and how I feel about their dubbing. So dudes, without further ado, let's go back in time and watch RWBY Volume 1, Chapter 1. Let's do it. Here we go. Alright dudes, so here it is. Or should I say, here we go again. Volume 1, Chapter 1, RWBY Rose, the fan dub by The Sky is a Blessing in Disguise. I am actually really excited to watch this, dudes. Like I said, I've already watched the first chapter again, but it's going to be super refreshing to hear different voices. So let's see how they done, shall we? Let's do it. Boom!
Legends. Stories scattered through time.
No.
Mankind has grown quite fond of recounting the exploits of heroes and villains, forgetting so easily that we are remnants, byproducts of a forgotten past.
Not bad, not bad.
Man, born from dust, was strong, wise, and resourceful, but he was born into an unforgiving world. An inevitable darkness, creatures of destruction, the creatures of Grimm, set their sights on man and all of his creations. These forces clashed, and it seemed the darkness was intent.
Wow, okay. It sounds very different. Not the same voice, obviously, but
however,
still has that similar captivation, if you get what I mean.
And in time, man's passion, resourcefulness, and ingenuity led them to the tools that would help them even the odds.
I love this. You know, this is what made me fall in love with RWBY in the first place. This beautiful artwork.
Through the darkness, and in the shadow's absence came strength, civilization, and most importantly, life. But even the most
might be a tad bit too much echoing going on, but still really like it. I'm gonna give my most honest opinion about this now, dudes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see how this voice is done. Come on.
So you may prepare your guardians, Build your monuments to a so-called free world. But take heed.
I love watching this again. I love watching this again.
Victory and strength.
Look at the difference as well, dudes.
Victory is in the simpler things that you've long forgotten.
Oh, look
Things
at
that
this.
require a smaller, more honest soul.
I like that voice. Now, my buddy Fate, I think he plays one of the goons, so I'm gonna try keep my ears peeled.
How hard it is to find a dust shop open this late?
Not bad. Not bad.
Shh, calm down. We're not here for your money. Grab the dust.
This is not bad. I'm liking it so far. Good job so far, dude. Seriously.
Crystals. Burn. Uncut.
Okay, now here's the big one. Ruby Rose. Let's see. Let's hear it. Come on. Let's see what you got.
Put your hands in the air.
I think that's Fate. I'm not sure.
Hey, I said hands in the air. You
Could be
gotta
wrong.
finish or something?
Yes?
I said
Not
put your
bad.
hands in the air now.
Are you robbing me?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, what are you?
Huh? Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Freeze!
I love this. Ah, the scythe. Fucking love that. Okay.
Okay. Get it?
Oh, I love watching this again. It's absolutely fantastic. And it's amazing to see how far the series has come, guys. It really is.
You were worth every cent. Truly you were. Well, Red, I think we can all say it's been an eventful evening. And as much as I love to stick around, I'm afraid this is where we part ways.
I'm listening carefully now, dudes. I want to listen very carefully to these voices. That's why I'm not giving too much commentary.
You okay if I go after him?
I love the shopkeeper. Well done on the shopkeeper.
Hey!
Persistent. End of the line, Red.
Oh shit. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. The thing about this episode, there isn't a whole lot of dialogue, so I'm listening out as much. I'm listening out as much as I can. I remember, I actually thought that Cinder's name was Huntress. I don't know if you guys remember that. Anybody has been with me for the longest time. No, I thought her name was Huntress, and then it just kind of occurred to me afterwards. Oh, I love this. I love watching this again. It's just... And Ruby, the badass that she is, but you know what? Cinder is something else. Although a lot of you guys hate her, you have to admit she was one hell of a villain. Come on, like, seriously. I've never seen a villain like her in anything
You're
else
a
before.
huntress. Can I have your autograph?
Yes, you nailed it!
That your actions tonight will
You
not
nailed
be
that
lightly,
part.
young lady. You put yourself and others in great danger.
They started it.
If it were up to me, you'd be sent home with a pat on the back and a slap on the wrist.
Ooh.
Someone here.
Apologize, dudes. I have a little bit of a cold. Okay, here we go. Ozpin, here we go.
Ruby Rose,
Oh!
you have silver eyes.
She certainly does.
So,
I didn't think that had any significance in the series at all when I first seen it. I'm sure we're all like that.
they taught you to use one of the most dangerous weapons ever designed?
Well, one teacher...
Ozpin is actually done very well.
I see.
Oh, cookies.
It's just
She's got a
that I've only
Saiyan's
seen
appetite.
one other scythe wielder of that skill before.
A rusty
A
old
dusty
crow.
old crow.
Dusty old crow.
Uncle. Sorry. That's my Uncle Crow. He's a teacher at Signal. I was complete garbage.
I have to
until he
give
gave me
props
his
to the RWBY voice
And
actor.
now I'm like,
Congratulations, that is fantastic.
So I've noticed. And what
Super
is an
cute.
adorable girl such as yourself doing at a school designed to train warriors?
Well, I want to be a huntress.
You want to slay monsters?
Yeah! I only have 2 more years of training left at Signal, and then I'm going to apply to Beacon. You see, my sister's starting there this year, and she's trying to become a huntress. And
Oh, I can't wait to hear Yang.
I want to help people. My parents always taught us to help others, so I thought, hey, I might as well make a career out of it. I mean, the police are all right, but huntsmen and huntresses are just so much more romantic and exciting and cool and really, gosh, you know?
Do you know who I am?
You're Professor Ozpin. You're the headmaster at Beacon.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You want to come to my school?
More than anything.
Well, okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
I can't believe my baby sister's going to Beacon with me. This is the best day ever.
Please stop.
Good.
But I'm so proud of you.
Really, sis, it was nothing.
What do you mean? It was incredible. Everyone at Beacon is gonna think you're the bee's knees.
I don't want to be the bee's knees.
I'm actually very
I
impressed.
don't
I
wanna be
am.
any
I
kind
actually
of knees.
genuinely am.
I just want to be a normal girl with normal knees.
What's with you? Aren't you excited?
A normal girl with
Of
normal
course I'm
knees.
excited. I got moved ahead 2 years. I don't want people to think I'm special or anything.
But you are special.
The robbery was led by the nefarious criminal Roman Torchwick, who continues to evade authorities. If you have any information on him, please contact the Vale Police Department. Back to you, Lisa.
Wait, is
Thank you, Cyril. In other news, this Saturday's Honest
even
Civil
they're
Rights
being dubbed.
protest
That's good.
turned dark when members of the White Fang disrupted the ceremony. The once peaceful organization has now disrupted.
Hello and welcome to Beacon.
Who's that?
My name is Glinda Goodwitch.
Oh.
You're among the privileged few who have received the honor of being
I have to admit,
selected to
Goodwich's
attend
voice
this
is quite good as well.
prestigious Academy. Our world is experiencing an incredible
Again,
time of peace,
I
and as
apologize.
future huntsmen and huntresses, it is your duty to uphold it. You have demonstrated the courage needed for such a task, and now it is our turn to provide you with the knowledge and the training to protect our world.
Oh, wow.
RWBY I'm most impressed with, I have to admit.
Look, you can see Signal from up here.
Very impressed indeed.
I guess home isn't too far after all.
Beacon's our home now.
Oh shit, here we go, Jean.
Well,
I don't think he's gonna say well, he doesn't say anything actually.
It was a nice moment while it lasted.
I wonder who we're gonna meet.
I just hope they're better than Vomit Boy. Oh, Yang, gross! You have puke on your shoe.
I totally forgot.
Get away! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
Okay. Congratulations. That was awesome. I enjoyed every bit of it. Absolutely incredible, dudes. Well done. Alright, dudes, so there you have it. The fandom of RWBY Episode 1 or Chapter 1, Volume 1. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I'm actually very, very impressed by that. The characters were done very well. Now, if I was to say anything, obviously the the voices themselves didn't come out as clear as they should, but you know, it all depends on what kind of recording equipment you have, and you know, these guys don't have a massive studio or anything, and they don't know the best they could, and they've done a great job. I have to admit, I really enjoyed it. Like, there's certain characters I was very impressed with. Roman, very impressed with Roman's characters. Ruby, especially Ruby. I mean, wow, Ruby Rose, whoever is voice acting Ruby Rose, congratulations. That was top notch. You know, I almost felt like I was listening to the real Ruby there for a second. Ozpin as well. I mean, Ozpin was good as well. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I have to admit, dudes, this is a fan dub, and you know, fan dubbing is not the easiest thing to do in the world. It's one of the hardest things. You know, it's hard to get right. It's hard to, you know, change your voice in a way that sounds good and to sound great for the character that you're voicing. And I think these guys done a great job. So, you know what, congratulations to you guys. I think this was fantastic. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed going back and watching this episode again with a refreshing, you know, new voices and stuff. And I like what you're doing here. I mean, I haven't really seen any other fan dubs other than this one, so I don't know how good other ones are out there, but this one in particular, I would say is really good. So it's a massive props to all of you guys on a great job. I mean it really, and I'm not just saying that because one of my good friends is part of the dubbing team. I'm just saying that because genuinely this was nice to watch, and it was so good to see that there's big fans out there that are willing to dub these characters themselves to give them, you know, so they can feel like, you know, that they're part of this as well. And it's just great to watch. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to say for your video. I think you've done a great job. It's like, seriously, for coming from somebody that has literally binge watched the shit out of this anime, I genuinely enjoyed it. I did, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. And anybody watching this, please show them a little bit of support. Head over there, you know, give the video a like, only if you enjoyed it. I'm sure you guys enjoyed it as well. Give it a like, you know, show them a little bit of support. You know, comment down below saying, you know, DB Geek sent me, fantastic job, or whatever way you feel about this dubbing yourselves. Make sure you let them know, because they worked really hard on it and they deserve some sort of recognition for it. But anyway, dudes, like I said, that does end my reaction to RWBY Chapter 1 Volume 1, the fan dub. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and that'd be super awesome. And you know what, I do RWBY reactions weekly now. It used to be daily when I was binge watching the shit out of the volumes, but now it's weekly because there's only one episode a week. And if you want to join me on that weekly basis, it's very simple. What you need to do, and that's sting that subscribe button, and that'd be super awesome also. And as always, dudes, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy. And I see you dudes in my next video. See you later, dudes.